Good morning, everyone. Today we have a look at Luke's Gospel, chapter 19, verses 11 to 28, and it is the parable of the talents. Now it's one that we know quite well, that the landowner was going off, and so he called together 10 servants. Interesting that it says in the writing, 10 servants, but we only talk about 3 of them. And he gave them each an amount of money, which in those days would have been defined as a talent. Although there's a nice double meaning there for us, which I'll touch on just now. But effectively, we could say, well, he was given, about each of them 100 rand. It's probably a lot more than that. And said, look after them. And so we know that one of them came back and he had multiplied the amount that the owner had given him. And so he was told, well done, good and faithful servant. Somebody else came back with 5. Well done, good and faithful servant. And then, of course, the last one came back and said, Lord, I know that you expect to get back what you've been given, at least what you're given. And so therefore I buried it. Now, that doesn't, he may have literally buried it, I suppose it was coins. But on the other hand, it might have been something simply put it away, put it under the mattress, forgot about it, didn't do anything about it. And the Lord chastised him because of that. Interesting that at the end of the parable, Jesus says, bring my enemies who do not want me for their king. In other words, they hide away what I give them and execute them in my presence. Wow, that's quite harsh words for Jesus. But remind ourselves that we're reading this in chapter 17 of Luke's Gospel. And Luke's Gospel, from chapter 17 to about the beginning of chapter 20 or so, is Jesus making the journey to Jerusalem. In fact, it says that then Jesus went on ahead, going up to Jerusalem. And as I have mentioned before, when we look at Mark's Gospel, that the journey to Jerusalem from Jericho to Jerusalem was the last journey that Jesus made. And so what he's saying here, and he's been quite judgmental and harsh, because he's not worried about the consequences because he knows where he's going to. We need to sit up straight and listen to what Jesus says. I have given you talents, and here's where the double meaning comes in. I've given each of you, us, you and I, talents, abilities. What have you done with them? Have you hidden them, or have you used them for my work? Thanks, something to think about today. You have a wonderful one. Keep yourself safe. God bless. Bye-bye.